Now you kind of look at them like scoundrels. What won't you do for that damn career? Listen, this is a disgusting business. That's all I'm gonna say. This business is so disgusting that I can't. I think that Jay-Z and Beyonce are master manipulators. I mean, what to say? And what's better than one? Two?
About your summer this year. Did you have a good summer? Yeah? What'd you do?
Sir interested in. Sir is very quiet and is very, very smart and does all of the number stuff.
Being pregnant and fixing your mouth to talk crazy about kids with disability is bold. I talked about this before. Back in my day, like, some stuff was just off limits that you never even spoke about. And you definitely didn't speak bad about people who had disabilities.
Because Kanye got online and tweeted about Jay-Z's kids and, you know, calling them the R word, Kim at this point is starting to take action legally to really make sure she has.
Kanye is doing, calling his kids retarded. And, you know, it seems that his kids may have some type of, maybe autistic or something.
Wendy Williams is barely out of that guardianship, but her mouth is looser than ever. And she already has a lot to say about her #1 nemesis, Beyoncé. What do you mean she has details on what's really up with her son, Sir Carter? This comes after receipts leaked of Sir allegedly being autistic, with some reports even claiming that this is why Beyoncé has been playing hide and seek with him since he was born. Wendy has been on Beyoncé's neck since she gave birth to Blue Ivy. She even went as far as alleging that Blue was the product of a secret surrogate. And now that Wendy is back after being away for years, baby, she is coming in hot with these allegations. And we are definitely going to be getting into it. Now, before Wendy stepped in to make these wild allegations about Sir, there was already a lot of talk and evidence to back up all these allegations about Sir. In fact, folks were initially saying that both Rumi and Sir were allegedly on the spectrum. But from the looks of it, Rumi's condition isn't as extreme. Sir, on the other hand, now that's a different story. I mean, do y'all remember when Kanye got on X and called Sir and Rumi the R word? He had Beyonce and Jay-Z heated. And honestly, why wouldn't they be? He said, "Wait, has anyone ever seen Jay-Z and Beyonce's kids? They're R-worded." No, like literally. And this is why artificial insemination is such a blessing. Having R-worded children is a choice. Now, he ended up taking down the tweets, but he made it clear that he didn't delete them because he was lying. He only did it because Beyonce and Jay-Z had allegedly made calls to some powerful people, and those people were now threatening him. I need everyone to know that I took the post about Jay-Z and Beyonce's family down, and Jerry Lorenzo's family down, because there was a possibility of my Twitter being canceled, not because I'm a good person. I took it down like Down syndrome, get it? Am I right? Am I right? F the world, real talk, F everybody. He added, "There will never be an apology to the Carter family until they help me with my offsprings. Y'all be getting one guy out of jail at a time to look prestigious. The Carters and the Kardashians are basically the same, except the Kardashians are steeing." Now, as I said, Jay-Z and Beyonce were not having it, and I'm not gonna lie, I don't blame them. Kanye had no right to use those kinds of words on them kids. I mean, yeah, you have a problem with the parents, but calling them R-word is just crazy. In fact, a source from Beyonce's camp said B and J were actually considering suing the life out of Kanye. Beyonce and Jay-Z will absolutely not stand for it. Kanye has spoken about their children in such a vulgar and offensive manner. Jay-Z and Beyonce are aware of the posts Kanye has since deleted and are discussing how they want to handle this situation, whether that be privately or in a legal matter. And to absolutely no one's surprise, Ms. Tina also got on her Instagram to go off. It's hard to remain positive and classy in the face of ignorance and evil, but I know that no weapon formed against my family or me shall prosper. This battle is not mine, but the Lord's. I know that God has got this. Now, what most people don't know is that the twins actually had some complications at birth, and word on the street is, these complications probably affected their cognitive development a little bit, especially Sir. They were actually premature and had to stay in the hospital with Beyoncé for 2 weeks more than they were supposed to. Initially, Beyoncé's team tried to get a grip of the situation by telling the media that it was actually nothing serious, but looking at the situation now with Sir, it wasn't so simple after all. Beyoncé later revealed in her Vogue cover interview that she had to give birth via emergency C-section. She also had preeclampsia, was on bed rest for a little less than a month, weighed 218 pounds, and was severely swollen. Apparently, one of the twins' heartbeats paused a few times in the womb, but neither she nor her team ever specified which one. But of course, everyone suspects it's Sir. I was 218 pounds the day I gave birth to Rumi and Sir. I was swollen from toxemia and had been on bed rest for over a month. My health and my baby's health were in danger, so I had an emergency C-section. We spent many weeks in the NICU. My husband was a soldier and a strong support system for me. I was in survival mode and did not grasp it all until months later. Whew, girl, that was a lot. Anyway, this entire mess with people speaking about the twins and speculating about them possibly having autism got people looking more to see if there were any more reports about them having the condition. And let's just say, there are definitely signs. Like this time when Ms. Tina revealed that Sir was the quieter one of the two, and that he loves to spend his time doing maths. Obviously, non-special needs kids also love counting numbers, but a lot of people said this is very typical of an autistic kid, especially when that's all they ever do, and barely even talk to anyone while at it.
Rumi is amazing. She's an amazing artist, like painter and creator. And so, I mean, how could they be anything else growing up in that environment? That's all we talk about is creativity and fashion and the whole thing.
What is Sir interested in?
Sir is very quiet and is very, very smart and does all of the number stuff. So he's not into the fashion stuff as much. But yeah.
Oh, but it gets even wilder. People are also being messy as hell, claiming that Beyoncé wasn't just hiding the twins because of their condition. She's supposedly ashamed of herself too, because their condition is allegedly a consequence of her practicing witchcraft.
Not make this stuff up. Beyonce's ex-drummer of 7 years, she is seeking a restraining order against Beyoncé. She's accusing her of dark magic, witchcraft, tapping into her phone bill, and basically controlling her finances, harassing her. She's saying the Beyoncé camp is put up a huge harassment campaign against her, and it's overall witchcraft. She sought a restraining order in the past, it got denied, and she has another one scheduled for October 11th, but the internet is just like, what? Excuse me? And you know, I was just at the Beyonce concert last week in Houston. It was definitely a religious experience.
Beyonce is a witch. She's a very powerful witch. She's heavy into African spirituality. She is a daughter of, I believe, either a daughter of Oshun or Yemaya. I go back and forth. I feel like it's Oshun though, but if I got it wrong, I got it wrong. But nonetheless, she's a high-ranking witch. Okay, how many people have come out and said, "Hey, shit, my cat started dying. Beyonce did this to me. I saw Beyonce do that." Like this is nothing new. Okay, but you got to understand, when it comes to Illuminati, to this industry, one person replaces the other. Madonna's old. Madonna is almost done. And Madonna is a very high ranking witch. She is a high priestess. That's just pretty much what it is. Of course, the main thing Madonna practices is Kabbalah, but then there's different versions of Kabbalah, just like there's different versions of African spirituality. But then I also believe that in addition to African spirituality, I do believe that Beyonce is into dark magic and black magic as well, her and Jay-Z. And we're just gonna leave it at that.
I think she
went and killed the girl Cats.
Okay.
A girl went to court and charged her with extreme witchcraft. She was hypnotized. She was drugged. Beyonce came and she was in there eating on her and shit while she was asleep. You know, snacking on his bitch, killing people cats. And guess what? They wouldn't give her the restraining order. They just told her to stay away from Beyonce and work for somebody else. Guess what? She's having a hard time finding work too, which is interesting because she's a brilliant musician. She was trained at the esteemed Berklee College of Music, handpicked by my very good friend, Terry Lynn Carrington, Dr. Terry Lynn Carrington, who put together Beyonce's entire female band.
And what's even crazier about all this is that recently, when Nicki Minaj was going off on Jay-Z for his alleged involvement with Epstein, she seemingly also fueled the allegations that Sir's condition is a result of Beyonce's alleged witchcraft when she made this disturbing tweet. Your favorite artist has been practicing rituals in a satanic cult where they take babies from other countries as a form of a sacrifice to their god. You see, when your master is Satan, you must constantly shed fluid. However, the jig is up. And when it comes to Wendy, we all know she never liked Beyoncé. He has been exposing her for a very long time, and now that she is making a comeback, allegedly her first hot topic is going to be the Carters and all the ish they have been hiding, including why Beyoncé is ashamed of her own son. Mind you, she has never held back on speaking about Beyoncé's kids in the past, so these rumors definitely check out. Back in 2011, when rumors about Beyoncé's supposed fake baby were on, Wendy had a lot to say about it, even going as far as feeding into the rumors that Beyoncé wasn't pregnant and that she was faking it while Jay-Z's mistress, Kathy White, or some other surrogate, carried the baby for her in secret. Anyway,
Wait to talk to you about this Beyoncé baby bump conspiracy rumor, fake pregnancy thing that's being alleged. I just don't even know where to start, so I'm gonna take you through it step by step. Here's how the rumor got started. Beyoncé recently, like last Sunday, appeared on an Australian show. And when she sat down, the baby bump squashed, bent, and crumpled. Hold on. As ridiculous as it sounds, you know I did my research and we've got the video to prove. Hold on. So people started questioning, was this baby bump real or fake? Now, being a woman who, I had my baby bump, many of you have had baby bumps, I never remember my baby bump squat. Just take a look at the video. Okay, so here's Beyoncé and she's walking out and everything is fine, she's 5 months pregnant. Then she sits down and, okay, no, we're gonna rerun it until you see it. Let's do it in slow motion. You'll notice she's either giving birth to a Frisbee or Stewie from Family Guy. Look at the shape. Look, do you see? There it is, there it is. What that is, B? Okay, now let's bring it back and freeze it. Yeah, oh yeah, we're analyzing. There it is. What is that? Is that a baby bump? I don't know. I was on bed rest the whole time. I'm not exactly sure. But I can tell you, when I would get out of the bed and sit up at a kitchen table, I wouldn't be able to sit like that. Like, I was so concerned about my back and the baby. Even at 5 months, I sat like this, right? Well, look, Beyoncé has denied these rumors, saying that they're stupid and they're ridiculous. Beyoncé's pregnancy is a way of keeping Jay-Z's alleged mistress away. Beyoncé is going to use a surrogate so she can maintain, but they're going to play it off like it's allegedly, like they gave birth. Remember, I was the first one to say this, and you remember, because wait, I haven't said it yet. Watch. It's going to be an at-home water birth in the master bathroom. There are going to be 3 people there. Beyoncé, Jay-Z, and her mother, Miss Tina. Watch.
People had a lot to say about all this, and they didn't hold back. One person said, maybe they're both autistic, but it can be that Rumi is autistic with a little ADD, and Sir may be autistic with social anxiety. Either way, they're both going to be fine. Another person said, I think it's only funny because Beyoncé tried so hard to make everything in her life seem so perfect, and Rumi was so realistic and relatable and not robotic at all. This stuff is crazy. But now, I want to know your thoughts. What are your thoughts on Wendy seemingly speaking on Sir's conditions? And don't really think the rumors about him being autistic are true? Let me know your thoughts in the comments section below, and don't forget to click here to watch this other messy video.